All right, we are being live, and let's check Instagram, Marina. We should be rolling. Now we are live in our VIP room right now. Okay, we are good. So let's fall into skincare today. We have Lisa, my skincare guru.
Hi, everyone.
I'm so excited that you're here. I cannot wait to talk about one of my favorite skin guru, esthetician, guru for so many celebrities, my favorite spa, Medi Spa in town, and product line. You are a busy lady.
I am a busy lady. I don't sleep.
And you look amazing. So you definitely know the secret to good skin.
I'm going to share my secrets today.
So excited. Yeah, we have Skin Edition, you guys. So thank you for watching. First, I'm going to let you guys know how to join our VIP room. I see you guys are here already. Thank you for joining us today. Wait, the sun's just coming out. It's a beautiful fall day. And this is all about falling into a new routine, a new skincare routine with Skin Edition. Now, Lisa has formulated this for everybody to be able to have good skin. But before we get into that, and I'm so excited to have you here because you're going to share so many secrets with us, so many tips. I want to let you guys know if you're watching on Instagram, please type in the word fall, like the fall, the season, and then you can join our VIP room. And you can see when you're in the VIP room, you can see all the products we're going to be talking about right there at the bottom. And you can scroll and you can tap and you can see. Hello, Nico. We have Tiffany. Great seeing Lisa. Thank you guys for joining and supporting.
Hi, guys. Thank you for
Hello.
joining.
Okay, so we're going to fall into skincare today. And first of all, we have a few of the non-negotiable Skin Edition products.
Yes.
Let's go through all of them, and then we're going to start with the first one.
Okay. So I brought the whole line, but I think today we're focusing on the top three. But the whole line includes the oil cleanser, which removes all the debris, sunscreen, even waterproof sunscreen, makeup, waterproof mascara, all of it. And it smells like citrus. It's wonderful. We also have 5 different sunscreens because the most important thing is finding a sunscreen that you love. If you find a sunscreen that you love, whether it's Skin Edition or something else, of course, we would love for you to love your Skin Edition sunscreen. But if you find a sunscreen that you love, you will want to wear it.
I love that. And it's impossible not to find one that you love because you have so many amazing ones. So I cannot wait to get into SPF with you today. It's going to be so great. So stay tuned, guys. Don't go anywhere.
And we also have 2 moisturizers, and we have a retinol and a body retinol because we do not want to neglect our bodies.
Amazing. I'm just going to read some of the amazing comments coming in.
Well, okay.
We have Cass, love the packaging, very chic. Thank you so much. And this is so true. It is so beautiful, so
Clean and simple.
clean and simple, but works. It works. And then we have Tiffany. I use the tint all the time. I love it. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tiffany. So for those of you who are watching live, stay tuned because we're gonna get into the fall tips, beauty tips, skincare tips.
Mm-hmm.
How do we change our skincare routine from? And Lisa's here to tell us. If you're watching on Instagram, just type in the word fall, and then you can join our VIP room. So, Lisa, thank you for bringing all your truly essential. That's going to take us from summer to fall. But let's start with one. What is that one product that you think is like the game changer that's going to transition your skin?
So, retinol is a game changer because it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, acne scarring, cell turnover, discoloration. It'll change your skin completely. And what's different about the Skin Edition is it has hydrating peptides, hydrating lipids. So unlike other retinols that will kind of flake your skin, and that's what I kept hearing over and over again. I've been doing this for a very long time, 20 years, which is strange because I'm only 25. But what I kept hearing is people wanted to try retinol, but they were afraid of the flaking, the peeling, the dryness, and so they wouldn't stick to the skincare routine of a retinol. And so I went to a lab and worked with a chemist, and there has to be a better way. And so we came up with this hydrating retinol and tested it on the most sensitive skin, people with dermatitis, people with rosacea, and nobody has reacted to this retinol, which is incredible. Knock on wood, it's been great. And so you still get the benefits of the retinol, you'll still get the discolorate, the fixing the discoloration, the wrinkles, the fine lines, the crepiness, but you won't get that peeling and flaky.
I have
flakiness.
so many questions when it comes to retinol, and I'm sure you guys do too. Because as soon as I say the word retinol, people are like, wait a minute, what? Like, I don't know how to use retinol. Do I have to retinoize my skin? Maybe I've used retinol in the past and I'm getting breakouts or flakiness. I feel like retinol is that one ingredient that you're like, I heard it's good for me, but I don't know how you use it.
Or you're scared of using it because you're scared of the peeling and the flaking. And that's what's so magical about the Skin Edition Hydrating Retinol is you won't get that flakiness, you won't get that peeling. And when you try it, it's
Right.
so hydrating. You can see it's beautiful.
Cass said, if the retinol is the secret to look 25 young forever, count me in. Yes, right? Okay, this retinol is because I have a story to share about retinol. So I was 25 years old when I started using retinol. I had no idea how to use it. I think I went to like Shoppers Drug when I bought my first retinol, just knowing that like I wanted that glass skin. And then I broke out in hives because I was too strong overusing it. And since then, I told Lisa, I'm not putting retinol anywhere on my skin until she gave me a sample. She offered me the whole bottle, but I was like, no, no, no. I'm like, I'm not gonna put, I'm not a retinol girl. And then you gave me a sample and I came back for more because it's that good. And it really works.
There was nothing like it in the market, and it took a while to come up with this formulation, and a formulation that you still wanted to give you the results, but also be gentle enough, right? So that
Let's
doesn't
talk about
irritate.
results. So the first thing that you need to think about retinol is like anti-aging, right? So renewing.
Yeah, cell turnover, renewing the skin, and it actually, what the great thing about retinol is was created for people with acne, and they realized that
I didn't know that.
people who suffered from acne were given retinol, vitamin A, retinol, tretinoin, and so they're all the same thing. And they noticed that their wrinkles were going away. So magically, it became also an anti-aging cream. So that's how retinol came about for people with fine lines and wrinkles.
It's kind of like similar as like Botox, right? But like,
Yes.
I love that. So I think like if you think like skin deep, retinol can help with slowing down the fine lines and renewing.
Aging process.
But what's great about this, for on the exterior, you can see the difference, right?
Absolutely, you'll get a glow, you'll remove your fine lines, you'll remove the discoloration, you'll have a more even skin tone, the crepiness, it's an all around, better skin.
Hydration,
Glass skin.
and you can even see just the texture of this. It is so amazing. Yes, Tiffany B said a must try. Absolutely. And now we have another question from Tiffany actually. Is this retinol for the face? I have the body retinol. Is this new?
So this is the retinol for the face, and that's actually a great question because why are we neglecting our bodies? Well, we are no longer neglecting our bodies. We now have a body retinol, which is 2% encapsulated retinol, because people were complaining about, the crepiness in their skin, and also fine lines and sun damage in their skin. So we came out with a 2% encapsulated body retinol, which has been a game changer. Because, why should the face get all the love? No, it should not. We also need to take care of our body. So we have the face retinol and the body retinol.
Amazing. So actually, this is a good time to mention our promotions today. So Lisa is generously offering a special deal for you guys today. If you're getting one product, you get
20% off.
Save 20% off at checkout. And
Two
then
products, 25% off. And if you want to get 3 products, you'll get 30% off. So now's the time to stock up on your favorite skin.
now is the time to stock up. So if you want to reduce aging,
for face,
firming,
Mhm.
glow,
Mhm.
really everything.
crepiness, no more crepiness. Yeah, yeah. And actually, the body retinol is great if you suffer from back acne. You know, a lot of people go to the gym, they sweat, they get back acne. This is a game changer for back acne. So
I had no idea.
yeah.
I'm learning so much. You see, that's why she's my skin guru, because I'm always learning from you.
These
I
are
had
our
no idea.
conversations when we go for lunch. They turn into like skin questions. It's like a consultation every time. It's actually not.
Absolutely, back acne
Yeah.
is so common, and like even chest, your
Mhm.
chest, right? It's the season where we're wearing more layers, so you're sweating
You're
more.
sweating. Yeah.
So this is amazing. Now let's talk about, yeah. So we're having and the price point and the discount. Let's talk a little bit about that. For those of you who are new to the brand, I think you've done such an amazing job to create an affordable skincare brand.
And it's medical grade. It's been tested by dermatologists, and it's sulfate free, cruelty free, vegan. Are you reading the comments?
Yes, I'm reading the comments.
Multitasking.
Multitasking. A sale, Natasha, right? Yes, such a good deal. And so let's talk about again the promotions were.
Yes, so 20% off one product, 25 off two, and 30% off three. I do want to mention that the body retinol should be used from the chest down. You don't want to use the body retinol on the neck. The face retinol is for face, neck, and then the body retinol from the chest down. Just so that people know the difference, because it's 10% encapsulated retinol, so you do not want to use it on your face.
Don't use that on the face.
That's
Use the face retinol on the face, which is you'll see this one.
Yes, this one, the hydrating retinol.
And
So
what is the
25.
price point and how many ml?
Okay, so this is 105. This should last you about 3 months. You use 1 pump for face and neck. And then the body retinol is 99. And this should last you about a month and a half or two.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So basically, okay, so this is my question with retinol. And I know because I've tried yours and I don't feel like I need to retinolize my skin, right? Because typically they say retinolize your
Work your
skin,
way up to it.
right? Because it's like, okay, your skin needs to get used to it. How many times a night can I use this? Should I use it daytime or nighttime? That's a good question.
Mhm.
Very legit. 'Cause some people don't know.
Okay.
Then how should I introduce that into my routine? And then okay, I have so many questions. Let's answer those.
Okay, so a retinol wants to be used at night because it makes you photosensitive. So it makes you more sensitive to the sun, more sensitive to sunburns. Yes, even in the wintertime when in Vancouver or wherever else you live, the sun doesn't shine as much. So you want to use it at night. The difference between this retinol is it is also hydrating, so you don't necessarily need to tolerate your skin to it. So what Anna is saying is when you need to start slow incorporating the retinol, which is every other day for a couple weeks and then every other night. That's
Right.
what you need, right?
Yes, because I usually tell people like, they don't know to slow.
Reincorporate,
Yes.
slowly introduce. This you don't need to do that because it's hydrating and because of the lipids. You don't need to do that. You could really start using it every night if you'd like. Now, if you still are worried, you could start it every other night, but we haven't had to do that. And when it wasn't tested in the labs on the most sensitive skin people with, like I said, dermatitis, rosacea, we tested it from using it every single night. And
there's no issues. Now, in terms of like, I know a lot of you may have different serums you're using and like maybe different AHAs, maybe different like copper, like peptides, like different things. Can that be used with your retinol, or do you have to skip like your vitamin C, for example?
Okay, so vitamin C and retinol should not be used at the same time, and a vitamin C should always be used during the day. Why? Because it fights free radicals, so pollution, smoke, all of that stuff. So your vitamin C is your daytime. You want to do that in the day right after you cleanse, and your retinol is at nighttime. And then you want to do, your cleanse, your retinol, and then a moisturizer if needed. This one you don't really need one, but you can add one if you live somewhere like Montreal, Toronto, somewhere cold. You can definitely add that. But again, vitamin C in the day, retinol nighttime.
You see, she makes skincare so much more easier to understand.
And you can
Vitamin
keep it
C.
simple. You don't need a 10-step routine. I don't believe in a 10-step routine. I believe in keeping it simple because if it's simple, you're going to do it. And a trick that I always give my clients, especially people who work a lot, people on set, is the first thing you do when you get home, wash your face. It doesn't matter if it's 4 p.m., 5 p.m., the minute you get home, wash your face. Because if you sit down, watch TV, cook dinner, da da da, get all that, do all that stuff, you're not going to want to wash your face. You're going to get too comfortable. And so it's not going to happen. So it doesn't matter if you get home at 2, 3, 4 p.m., wash your face, do your full skincare evening routine, and then it's done. It's out of the way, and then you've done it. And then that's to ensure that you've actually got
Such
it
a
out of the way.
practical
Yeah,
tip.
because
I love
otherwise you just get too comfortable. It's like there's always something to do, the kids, the this, that, the dogs, the husband.
And also feels good. You're washing off the day,
Yeah,
right?
you're washing off the day, you're getting it out of the way, and it's done, and you feel like you've accomplished it.
So good. I see a few more comments. Let me see if we have any questions. Tiffany, thank you for your questions. Can we use the retinol in the daytime? I know sometimes everyone says nighttime.
I wouldn't use it in the day because it makes you more sensitive to the sun, which means that you're more prone to sunburns. So definitely not a daytime. Same thing with the body retinol. You want to use it at night. So retinol is really a nighttime thing. Vitamin C is a daytime thing. Thank you for the questions.
What if I'm getting a face treatment in clinic? Because we all know we love going to Skin Girls for a glow up.
Okay, so if you're getting a skin treatment, depending on if it's a facial or laser treatment, you want to skip the retinol for a certain amount of time. So it could be either 7 days or 10 or 14 days, depending on if it's a facial, a peel, or a laser treatment. So you'd have to kind of skip the retinol a few days before the treatment and then 5 to 7 to 14 days afterwards.
Isn't it almost like in studio, in this, at the spa, at the mini spa, you're getting the deeper treatment. You're getting deep down to the root. And then at home, this is to kind of help you, right? Maintain the things you're doing in salon.
And it's so important. Home care is so important. People don't realize it's kind of like going to the dentist and not brushing your teeth or flossing.
Ooh,
If you're not
that's a good
doing your home care, then there's no point in coming in and doing, facials and lasers and things like that. I always tell people if you can only afford one thing, I would rather you invest in a good medical grade skincare line than come in and do treatments. Because you doing everyday medical grade skincare line, you'll get better results than the once every few months laser treatments or facial, because consistency is key.
And I think that's what motivated you to make your own brand. Because I know we
Absolutely.
talked a lot about it. My background is in product development. I always say, Lisa, you need your own brand. And you said, I know I have so many ideas because I still cannot find a product that I truly can say it's gonna give the changes that I want to see. And I said, you gotta do this. So I'm so happy that you created this line.
forced me.
I forced her, so that's why we're here today because I'm obsessed, and I think everybody needs to try this. We're gonna get into the SPF, but we had a question about cleansers because we mentioned
Okay.
cleansers.
Mhm.
Tiffany also mentioned, is there a cleanser that we recommend?
So I love an oil cleanser. The reason I love an oil cleanser is because most people use an oil cleanser as a pre-cleanse, and it really removes all the dirt, debris, and waterproof makeup
Right.
and sunscreen, all of that stuff. It's great.
Takes your makeup off and cleanses the skin, right?
Absolutely. We work with a lot of actors, and when you're on set, it's like makeup over makeup over makeup with 10 hours, 12 hours on set, and there's a lot of makeup, and getting that makeup off is so important so that you're going to bed with a clean canvas. So removing
important.
that was so important, and so we came up with an oil cleanser that is incredible. It removes all of that makeup. So
I love it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. And you can find that in the skin edition. If you are in the VIP room, all you have to do, guys, is scroll on the website, which you can still see us. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. So don't go anywhere either. You just have to scroll down and then you're gonna see all the products that we're talking about. And don't forget, today Lisa is offering an amazing discount. 20% for one product at checkout if you get two. So, the retinol, body, and face, you can get
a
25.
cleanser, you can get the SPF, you can get a moisturizer if that's what you'd like. Or and if you're not 100% sure what is best suited for you, is there a way that they can maybe reach out to me and I can kind of do a quick consultation and let them know?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
On
absolutely.
the skin edition, maybe the
Send a
okay.
DM.
Okay, if you want to send a DM, if you're not 100% sure what sunscreen or what you should be using on your skin, I'm happy to answer any of your questions if you send a DM to the Shop Skin Edition Instagram. I'm more than happy to answer your questions and then give you a customized skincare routine for your specific skin.
So Tiffany, thank you for mentioning. You do have to enter code Anna. Is it Anna at
Yes.
checkout? So make sure you
And it's ANA because she's special and writes it in the
one
special.
and one and only easier, right? ANA. So check out with the code Anna and you can automatically get apply the discount.
Yes.
Now let's move on to the SPF because we all need to learn to remind ourselves of SPF every day.
Every day, even in the rain, even in the winter. I hear this all the time. Oh, it's raining. I don't need SPF. Yes, you do need SPF. And so,
Totally. And I think the number one problem is because people don't like wearing SPF. So they're like, I don't want to wear it today. I'm
it
like,
feels cakey. It
Yeah.
feels chalky. It gives me a white cast. So I came up with, I feel, are incredible SPFs. They feel lightweight. I have matte. I have dewy. So there's gonna be a sunscreen that you'll love. And
I
so
love this. Let's show you guys.
Mhm.
And Tip B, thanks for the great info. Thanks for watching. Don't go anywhere because we have to tell you about the SPF, the Skin Edition SPF.
This one is Anna's favorite. It has hyaluronic acid, and as you know, hyaluronic acid plumps up your skin. It also has vitamin C, vitamin E, sorry, which hydrates your skin, and it has a beautiful universal tint, and it just gives you that makeup no makeup look, and it gives you a beautiful glow. So for that person who, if you're heading to the gym or you're heading out to walk the dogs, or you just don't want to have makeup on, but you want to blur out any, imperfections,
it out.
redness. It's beautiful. And
It
it doesn't
blurs
feel like
it
you're
out.
wearing anything, which is great.
So HA physical tint.
It's a-
Physical.
It's a full physical,
What does physical mean?
then there's no chemicals in it. So no chemicals, vegan, cruelty-free, chemical-free.
SPF water resistant,
Mhm.
SPF 44 physical. So this is
A physical sunscreen.
a physical sunscreen. It doesn't get into the body.
No.
It protects you right away.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we call physical SPF.
Exactly.
Has hyaluronic acid, which I know you guys all love hyaluronic acid. Everybody knows what it is.
Mhm.
It plumps up the skin, it makes it glowy. And this is like, there's no excuse not to wear your SPF when you have a tint and hyaluronic acid.
Mhm.
It feels so good on the skin.
And if you don't like a tint, that's okay. We do have an option for a non-tinted. So this is the matte untinted. So someone who likes more of a matte look,
You can show it if you want.
okay?
I'll show
So
it to the
this
camera.
is more of a matte finish. Great for people who have more of an oily skin. Men tend to like a more of a matte finish as well. Or if you have more, you tend to get a little bit oilier during the day. The matte is great for that. So some people do love the matte untinted. So this is the matte.
I'm gonna swoosh it. We wanted to get the camera on the other angle on you. So they're not just seeing my side body.
Her baby bump.
My baby bump. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was getting so close to that camera. So this is okay. So this is matte,
This is a matte
non-shiny,
untinted. So great for an
Untinted.
oilier skin type.
and this is also it's physical or broad spectrum.
Yes, broad
So
spectrum.
what does that mean?
So it protects against UVA and UVB.
What does UVA mean stand for and
No.
UVB stand for?
Very easy to remember. UVA is what ages you, the UVA raises, and UVB is what burns your skin. So in the wintertime, you're more prone to UVA raises, right? Because you
Yeah.
won't burn. There's no strong sun. But
Yeah.
you still have the UVA raises.
Yes.
You won't burn, but you'll still get the aging.
We'll still get the aging
effects.
aging effect. So
Skin
this
cancer, aging, all of that.
so when you see broad spectrum, that's what that means.
Yeah, and it's physical and chemical.
Physical and chemical. So physical is like remember the first one was physical. So
chemical free.
chemical free.
This is
This is both.
Yes.
So what does
That's-
chemical mean?
That's why. So the way that it hits your skin. So it's either it absorbs on your skin and deflects, or it absorbs into your skin and goes into your skin. So there's two different types of.
And fights off the radicals.
Exactly.
So that's how you choose. And you
Some people prefer a physical, some people prefer a chemical, some people prefer to have both.
have both.
Yeah.
They feel more protection. However, because if you want a physical, and I'm pregnant right now, I'm all about a
You
physical.
would not want a chemical.
And
Some
the
people-
HA doesn't feel because most of the time I'm going to tell you guys physical. The reason why people don't like physical because it feels heavier. It sticks on your face. It's a lot more like the zinky kind of white cast. But the HA one is amazing.
But this one has zinc and you don't really,
Yeah, you
it
don't
doesn't
see.
feel like a white cat.
Absolutely. No, it's fantastic. You don't
Yeah.
feel it. Great for hubby,
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend, anybody in your family.
Even the clear.
And don't forget, you guys, you get 20% checkout when you get one product with code Anna. You get two products, you get 25. You get three products, you get 35%, right?
Yes. 30%.
30% with code Anna at checkout.
ANA.
ANA. So we saw, okay, so we saw, let's do a recap. We saw the HA with hyaluronic acid. We saw the matte, which is definitely like
matte untinted.
Matte untinted.
Yeah, for oily skin, great for men, great for people who want more of a matte finish.
We have Dawn says, I use the tint. How do you like it? And then we also have Tiffany, how often should I reapply? Oh, this is a good question.
Okay, so what people don't realize is that sunscreen needs to be reapplied every 2 hours. I know it's a little bit of a pain, but every 2 hours you should be reapplying your sunscreen. Now, there's different ways of reapplying, and I think we just did a video on the Skin Edition Instagram. But what I do is I will apply my Skin Edition on a little sponge and then apply it like that. Or you can get
That's a great idea.
yeah, or you can get a powdered sunscreen. Color Science has a great one. Eyes Clinical has a great one. Leave it in your bag and just brush it on. You know, if you're a golfer, or even if you're in the car, or if you if you work in an office that has a window, you should be wearing sunscreen. You should be wearing sunscreen and reapplying every 2 hours. So I got a text from an actress whose husband works in an office, and she was like, he says he doesn't have to wear sunscreen because he works in an office. His office, is it a dungeon? No, it's not. It has windows. He needs sunscreen. So
those UVA and UVB will still penetrate through the windows. And I want to say that if you're not going to wear a lot of makeup, you can just reapply. That's why, I mean, my favorite is the HA tinted, because you're just wearing that as your
makeup.
makeup. That's why a tinted one.
There you go.
That's why a
Should come and
tinted
show.
one is a good idea.
So,
Yes.
Lindsay is wearing just her
Here.
A.
Look at that glow.
Look at that glow.
I love it.
Glowing.
I've tried all of them now, and this one's my favorite. I just wear the tinted sunscreen and then like a little bit of concealer, blush, and then throughout the day, because I'm just wearing the sunscreen, I'll take like a sponge and just touch it up, and we're good to go.
You reapply it, and I think that's what's great with the tinted. I know we have one more tinted, right? We have the
We
matte
have a
tinted.
matte tinted.
Matte.
Now, some people like a matte tinted. I'm more into glowy, but it kind of depends on the person. This is your matte
Yeah.
tinted. This is
I'm
our
gonna show it.
newer version. It almost feels like a primer, but people were asking for a matte.
Oh, that is nice coverage.
And it does really feel
Wow.
like a primer.
Look
If
at that.
you've ever used Tizo, it's very similar to that. It really does feel kind of like a primer.
I love it.
The thing also with these SPFs that I forgot to mention, when we worked with the lab, it was really important that they don't pill under makeup, because we work with a lot of productions, and of course they put sunscreen, so they will not pill under makeup. So
I mean, it's flawless. I have to show you guys this. I hope you can see the difference, because it is so nice, even tone. It doesn't look like you're like there's no doesn't sit in the pores.
You won't get that feeling. The thing that I can't stand is having that feeling of having sunscreen on, and you don't have that feeling. So you really will love to put this on. And that's the one thing I always say, like I just said before, you need to find a sunscreen that you love to wear. If you love to wear it, you'll look forward to wearing it, right?
That is such a good point. That is going to be the game changer. Now, game changer. We have a question from Cass. Thank you, Cass. Should I be applying sunscreen even if it's raining?
Yes, you should be applying sunscreen 365 days a year. Rain or shine, reapplying every 2 hours. Absolutely. It's very important to wear sunscreen.
Remember that UVA, that aging will hit you no matter rain, shine, no matter where you are, right?
Skin cancer is real, so you have to protect your skin. So absolutely wear your sunscreen every single day, rain or shine. We live in Vancouver. It rains here how many
Yes.
days a year? Too many days a year.
End of the year.
And yes, we wear sunscreen every day.
Okay, we're gonna recap the Skin Edition SPF. We have the HA tint, which highly recommend, obsessed.
Our top seller.
We have the matte untinted SPF, great for your hubby, great for yourself, great to have in your car and your travel bag because you're always gonna need one of these. And then we have the I just applied that on my hand is the matte tinted, which
Mhm.
gives you amazing coverage, like amazing coverage.
And then we have the glow tinted, glow untinted, matte untinted, and the HA tinted.
So are we missing one more to show up? To show?
The matte tinted, did we do
We
that?
showed. Okay,
We showed the matte tinted.
perfect.
Did we show the glow tinted?
The glow, the HA, right?
No, there's one that says
Oh my
glow
god, we just
tinted.
showed the glow.
There really is a sunscreen for anyone.
For anyone.
Like no matter
Yes.
what kind of like look or skin type you have, there's something for everyone.
There's some, yeah, and whether you have an acne prone skin, dry skin, oily skin, we have a sunscreen for you. So like I said, if you are not sure which sunscreen is good for you or is best for you, or you know, would like a sample, or we have these cute little 10 ml
Oh my
samples.
gosh, you
Yeah.
guys do. So we gave them away at one of the conference we just had a few weekends ago for her wealth. So if you attended my workshop, which is all about how to take care of her, because we neglect her sometimes, we gave you like a little routine, skincare routine, and we got little samples. And I'm getting DMs from people being like, "That is amazing. Where do I get it? Get it today because you can get 25% off at checkout with the code Anna." Now, if you're watching on Instagram, thank you for just joining. We are almost a few minutes from wrapping up, but I want to go through a recap and mention the word fall. So just type in the word fall, like the season, and you can enter the VIP room so you can see all the products we're talking about. And that way you can get the discounts. Also, we're
Yes.
mentioning. So today we had Elisa from Skin Girls. She is a celebrity skin guru. She works with literally everybody that comes in town goes to see her skin for skin, and you've created a beautiful skincare brand.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you did this because you really get to understand skin when you work with skin.
Mm-hmm.
I work with a lot of brands, you guys, as you know, and a lot of brands come up with skincare brands maybe from their own personal experience. You came up with a brand from your consumer study. You've seen thousands of people faces, and I think that really gave you an advantage to come up with a beautiful line that caters to different skin types. It's almost like you've kind of you have your own AI system in a way, kind of like, okay, most people had sensitive skin, they needed hydration, which is why you came up with the retinol.
Mm-hmm.
Most people wanted SPF, which is why you came up with so many different types, because you realize, okay, some people don't like
I kept hearing things over and over, and then it was
I
like,
can
oh, okay,
see
I
that.
need to create this, I need to create that. So
right? I can see the new product development process. So I want to recap all the products we showed everybody today. Thank you guys for watching.
Just quick over on Skin Edition, we have Fiona Forbes saying hi, Lisa,
Hi,
and
Fiona.
Aiden Faminoff. I apologize if I pronounced that incorrectly, but he said my favorite products ever were yesterday. The hydrating retinol is the best.
Oh, thank you so much. This is definitely my hero product. I'm so proud of it. Like I said, there's nothing else like it on the market. It's really a game changer. So if you're scared of retinol, do not be scared of the Skin Edition retinol. It definitely is a game changer.
Amazing. And we have HA Tinted is my absolute favorite for Yolanda. Thank you, Yolanda. That's amazing. So we had the retinol. Again, don't be scared of retinol. This has a lot of hydration.
Lipids, so you will not get the irritation, the flaking, the dryness, none of that. You're skipping all of that, but you're still getting the benefits of the helping the discoloration, wrinkles, fine lines, pore size, cell turnover, crepiness, all of it, like acne control, every single benefit without the downside.
Use it at night. You can start using it every night for maximum results
Mm-hmm.
or at your own pleasure. Do not mix with vitamin C.
Do not
Vitamin
mix
C
vitamin
day.
C in the day, retinol at night. And do not
learned so
neglect
much.
your body retinol. So if you want to help the crepiness, the back acne, the chest acne, or just,
What about tech neck?
so the tech neck, you want to use this, the
Okay.
fixed retinol, because the body retinol starts from your chest down.
You guys, let's talk just quickly, 2 minutes on tech neck, because
We're
This
all
is an
like this.
epidemic right now. I've even noticing myself, like the lines are getting deeper and deeper. And I know whenever I come in for research,
We're
Lisa's
always adding the neck.
always adding the neck. Thank you. We have Lisa. Thank goodness. But if you are going to take this at home, use the face retinol for your neck.
Face and neck, and then
And
body.
what about the content? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do the body retinol. If you don't have the body retinol, of course you can do the face retinol, face, neck, and chest. But the body retinol is safe for the chest as well.
We have so many retinol fans. We have a new Caroline Wellness Vancouver. Also
makes me
says
happy.
that she loves. Oh, not Vancouver. Sorry, Girl Wellness Corner. So she thinks this is the best retinol, and I
So
agree.
much. That means a lot to me. I love it too. So thank you. That really means a lot to me.
So we have two retinols. Don't forget, if you are running low, now is the time to get it because you get 20% off with one product and 25 with two.
25 with 2 and 30% with 3. And I do want to mention that one of our initiatives with Skin Edition and Skin Girls, we've always wanted to give back. My parents taught me to give back from a very young age. That was very important. And so partial proceeds of sales of Skin Edition goes to women's charities. That's something that's very important to us. So we've always done that and we will continue to do that. And when we're $1 billion business, it'll be a lot of money to give back to women's charities. So we're very excited for that. But yeah, so you're taking care of your skin, but you could feel good about taking care of your skin because you're also giving back to women's charities. So thank you for supporting us. We really, really mean it. It means a lot to us. And yeah. So.
And don't forget SPF, you guys. SPF and Lisa's, and I just want, if you are gonna leave today with one thing, two things. Retinol does not. You do not have to be scared of retinol, right? And then wear SPF every day. And
Every
if you
single
don't like SPF, it's because you haven't found one that works for you. And Lisa's created how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different versions.
Obviously, I'm obsessed with sunscreen and sun safety.
That's why she looks so good. Okay, this is the secret.
I'm actually 100,
Why Lisa looks like 25 years old.
and I'm 100.
So get your retinol. Thank you guys for watching. This was
Thanks,
so fun.
guys.
I'm so happy you came here today and taught us how to transition into fall. Retinol, non-negotiable. This is the time to like add it back into your skincare routine.
SPF year round, and add that body retinol because we want to be smooth from head to toe.
Oh my gosh, yes. So sexy when you have like, also gala season is happening
Yes.
now.
Yeah,
Right? Let's not we want to be smooth. A lot of you are going to be going out wearing those beautiful gowns. You want your skin to be as beautiful as your face, your body.
It's gotta match.
It's got to match.
Yes.
It's got to match. And I know a lot of people don't spend a lot of time taking care of their body skin, right? Like the rest of
We
the.
all have sun damage on our legs. We're not great at wearing sunscreen on our legs and arms. We always do our faces, but we often forget to reapply our legs, some SPF on our legs.
So we have a question from Nancy. What is the shelf life? Nancy, do you mean the SPF or the retinol? The shelf life. How long should you have it for?
About 6 months once it's open, I would say is best.
And SPF, I see a lot of SPF have like 6 months to a year. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. It's usually once, when I worked with the lab, I asked because often like you'll see on the bottle it will say 6 months. Yeah, some of them will say 6 or 12 months.
Yeah,
but
so it's 12.
It's usually once it's open, then if it's on your shelf and it hasn't been open, then that's fine. But usually about 6. Some products are 6 months, some products are 12 months. So the SPF, I believe this one is.
Honestly, don't mess with SPF. You want a fresh one every season, right? Especially.
I would, but I mean, once you use it, this will not last you 12 months, and you should be using it every day, Nancy. And if your SPF is this bottle is lasting you 12 months, there's an issue. Got eyes.
Ooh, Nancy said great because it's easy to stock up with the discount. Yes. And we have Seth.
Hi,
Seth.
Seth, are you wearing your SPF?
I have to say that he is using the matte untinted. That's what we gave Seth.
And he works near a window. I've been to his office. So Seth,
make sure you.
Yeah, this should.
Yes, that's his secret.
Yeah,
Then
I know.
So yeah,
He does
because
look,
he wears SPF and he's never in the sun. He's like you. He's never in the sun.
Yeah, wait till he starts wearing those visors and the gloves. That's your next step, Seth.
Amazing. Well, you guys, last chance to grab your discount today, just like Nancy
20%
said.
off one, 25 and for 2 products and 30% off the 3 products.
Stock up. I recommend having
The
a
code
few
has them.
SPFs everywhere in your house, everywhere you go. They are so fantastic. And if you're not sure which one you want, you can always, if you're local, you can come see Lisa and
Absolutely,
try.
yeah, come to the clinic, come to Skin Girls, we can match you. And if you're not sure, if you're not local, you can send us a,
Send us a DM.
yeah.
And then Lisa can have a quick consultation. Because she really cares about your skin. So she wants to make sure that you're getting the product that works. But the retinol, I think that for me
Game changer.
was the biggest game changer to know like it's safe. Choose retinol.
Maybe just mention also if there's any issues with checkout to also DM us.
Oh yeah, if there's any issues with checkout, just because the promo code you get refunded depending on how many products you purchase, just send us a DM and we'll work that out. But again, it's promo code ANA ANA at checkout, and then you'll get a refund for the amount of products that you purchase.
And if you're new to our channel, the Approved to Shop channel, just click subscribe so you can stay up to date with all of our upcoming shows and promotions. And yes, make sure you follow Skin Edition, Skin Girls, and Lisa on Instagram to get all of your skin secrets.
Thank you so much for watching,
Thanks,
guys.
guys.
Really appreciate it.